Yo, yo, it's Saturday. That means it's time for the best show out. It's time for Lounge 52.
In 2018, I did something that's never been done in hip-hop history. I called it the 52-Week Remix Challenge. I dropped a remix every week for the entire year, with the video to go along with each one. Yeah, 52 songs, 52 videos, 52 stories. But only one person that can show you how it happened. I'm Stoops, and this is Lounge 52.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Lounge for another dope behind-the-scenes look at the 52-Week Remix Challenge. This week, we got week 21, the ATM remix. Now, I'm a big Cole fan, always have been from day one. I love his music, and I appreciate what it does for the game. And so when I heard ATM, fell in love with it off top and knew I wanted to take a stab at it at some point. But it's funny how the song came about for the challenge. You know, Cole is kind of taking on this OG uncle type role for the younger generation. You know, when he gets in the conversation, he's always making sure we got perspective, making sure we got nuance when we're talking about the younger generation to make sure we're not bullying them or trying to deter anybody from being an artist and going for theirs, right? Normally when Cole gets in the conversation, everybody benefits. It's a win for both sides. But I wasn't trying to hear any of that shit back then. I was so tired of the little pumps and the little Zans and the Tekashis and you name them, I was tired of them, period. Even beyond that was being tired of the narrative that I couldn't call them whack just because they were young. What? Since when? I don't know about you, but whack is whack, young is young. If you trash, I'm gonna call you trash. And that's what I was doing. I let it slide long enough. But they kept putting out bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And I kept hearing people, let them do their thing. They just young. And I took it as disrespect for the younger artists that are dope. There's plenty of young artists that are dope out here. You're supposed to be dope, but when you whack, it's cool because you're young. No, I got tired of that. I got tired of the narrative, so I decided to make it the theme of week 21. If you're young, you're young. If you whack, you whack. It's like I said about Jaden in week 18. I don't know how young Jaden is. I don't care. He's dope, so all that matters to me. It's the same on the other side. If you whack, you whack. It is what it is. So that was the reason I made that the theme of week 21. Now, when it comes to the video for week 21 was fun, man. It pretty much, I think it embodied the challenge, the whole guerrilla style, but quality videos that we did. JC had shot week 19, the Drip remix, and he wanted to shoot again. So I'm like, let's do it. I love what he did with 19. Let's do it again. So we had this dope ass idea to shoot outside of this spot on Melrose with this big Monopoly Man artwork covering the whole side of the wall. It was crazy. So we had planned it for, like a week or so. Get down there, and of course, with our luck, it was gone. They had repainted over the Monopoly Man. Now, when we get down there at first, we didn't want to admit it. So we're standing on the corner looking like, this is 2, 3, 5, 6. I know this is we didn't want to admit it. But after about a minute, we had to go ahead and acknowledge shit is gone. So we were bummed out at first, for real, but we don't give up that easy. So we ended up walking around the corner and found this alley with some dope ass artwork that was tagged up on both sides. And so we were like, this is all we need. And then I just grabbed that Kenny head from work, which I returned, by the way. You ain't getting me like that. And in fact, that Kenny head ended up showing up in a different video, one of the best videos of the year that JC also shot. But we'll get to that down the line. In terms of the week 21 video, it was just fun, man, like I said. And I'm glad JC did it because he came up with a bunch of ideas right there on the spot that day that he wanted to use for the future. And we used them. Believe it. Now, time for the part that my hip hop heads love the most, the favorite bar segment. Shit was tough this week, as it usually is, because I truly did snap from front to back. So it was kind of tough picking, my favorite part. But like I said earlier, the theme of this one was young artists versus whack artists. And I stayed in that pocket the whole time. I never ventured off that theme. So when I think about that being a theme, a certain part comes to mind. Really a certain line comes to mind that I end this part with that I want to share with y'all. So my favorite bars for week 21 would be when I said, get with it. No shit, this is big business. Stop telling me about your bread when you getting owned and your whip isn't. Landlord of the underground, I collect funds and evict tenants. So develop, boy, cause right now you got no shot. Ben Simmons. I'm sorry, Ben. That shit was fire, man. And so was the rest of the remix. So without further ado, my gift to you, week 21, the ATM remix, right here on Lounge 52. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah. Stoops. This intro long as hell, and I ain't feel like doing nothing for it, so fuck it. I'm just gonna sit here and practice my words while I wait for the beat to drop. I can do shit like that. Yo, you're telling me that I can't badmouth a young nigga. Why? Sick of us trying to play the youth. Being young don't make you dumb, nigga. Real. Being trash don't discriminate. Your race, gender, and your age don't get in the way when it comes to being dope or not for the shit you say or the shit you make. Get with it. No shit, this is big business. Stop telling me about your bread cause you getting owned and you whip business. Landlord of the underground, I collect funds and evict tenants. So develop, boy, cause right now you got no shot. Ben Simmons, no shade, but I wouldn't trust that process. Bro, chill, don't talk about these kids like that. Fuck that mindset. Lil pump, smoke, perp, lose, and oh man, goddamn what's next? I just sit back and laugh, never mad, think about what grandma said. She saying nobody fucking with you. Well, she ain't used those words, but that's what the hell she meant, so that's the way I took it. And that's why I don't baby rookies. 6'9", always talking tough when he soft up, then my favorite Rainbow. Cookie. E-mode, they dying over being too blue. Hush, your name, me Tookie, goddamn. Keep up. You a joke, shit is funny, bruh. Clown. And when the summer come, I bet you want it done. Good way, man. So sit back and watch your numbers plunge. That's my last bucket, time to hit the free throw. Game 21. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, body. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, body. Line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, body. Somebody gotta die. This shit done got too crowded. Line 'em up.